Hey, it's Tim. Just wanted to share a few thoughts with you. So we're going to be looking at or going over to view the duplex that we were in contract with today, around 5 o'clock, and it's just had me thinking. I get frustrated sometimes thinking about what some of these, the properties that I'm looking at would have been purchased for pre-pandemic. I think it's important if you're playing those games to kind of get out of that kind of mindset and keep looking for deals, but understanding that the market conditions are a lot different than what they were, 2019, 2011, 2009. It's frustrating. Stuff would be cheaper then, but it's not pre-pandemic anymore. Stuff's more expensive. Good deals can still be found. Good deals in the sense of at least cash flowing properties. This property that I'm looking at, assuming that the building inspection, everything turns out okay, I think will be a good deal. Okay, but is it a steal? No. Okay, and it's important to differentiate between the two. A good deal for me, I'm looking at, what's the return on investment going to look like? What's the cash flow going to look like? Is the property in good shape? There's more to it than specifically the dollar amount purchased for. Now, obviously, that is a very critical component, and that does affect returns and cash flow. But again, if my perspective is solely, well, this would have sold for whatever back in 2009, then I'm probably not going to be doing anything anytime soon. It's important to kind of keep that perspective, I think, if you're serious about real estate investing. And if you are serious about real estate investing, understanding that it takes some time. We looked at a lot of properties and walked away from properties and spent a lot of time that has seemed like kind of in the moment, kind of like a waste. It really isn't. Even if the properties are duds, it's a learning experience nonetheless. It gives you an idea of what to look for. When you're looking at pictures online, you have to be careful with what you're looking at online. But you go through a couple of bad houses, and it helps you to kind of know what to look for to save you that trouble when you're just cruising around on Zillow or Realtor.com. But I hope that this is more encouraging. I do think that real estate investing can be a very viable option for many people, despite the fact that market conditions are different. This is just going to take longer. It's going to be harder. It's going to take more work to find the cash flowing deals. They're out there. You just got to be careful. You got to do your homework. It's going to take a lot more legwork than maybe it did a decade ago. But again, this is now, not then. So if you're on the fence about real estate investing, I'd say, look around, see what you can find. Worst that can happen is, you come to the conclusion that now's not a good time. You're going to wait. You're going to save up more money, or maybe look at a different market. The market that I'm looking at seems to be a reasonable market. Again, I'm in Northeast Ohio, but every market's different. So just some food for thought.